Hello there viewers, welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 on Small Farm Map, and this is what you actually start off with when you start a new game on new farm. Doggy over there is Unai, I hopefully pronounced that correctly. You got the trailer, you got the shelters, you have got the tractor's case, and over here, Massey Ferguson. Got the front loaders, got a washer, a silo, trailer. I do believe this is, yep, just a cultivator. And obviously the fuel tank is here. The shop is over here. Silos and over here around the corner. So go through here, drop off the grain, and then go here to drop off the pallets. And you go over here and you get another shelter. The sheep paddock, distillery. Is it distillery? No, the liquid manure tank. And over here is the cow shed with a robot. And I do believe, no, I thought this was the extension. No, it's just a manure heap. I do believe you'll need the extension as well. There's the robot, and that's where you pick up, yes, the slurry. And here is the shop. It is a small map, just big enough for you to do the basics of the game. I do believe there is 29 fields to own as well. A bit of forestry, but not a lot. The creator of this map has done another map where it's mainly focused on cows. But I thought I'll do this one because I just wanted to do a basic, compact survival challenge series. And why am I showing you this? Well, I'm showing you this because in a bit, in 2 secs, it's all going to change. So, let's count down. 3, 2, 1, changed. And here is the change. Everything is gone. And I start off with a doormat as my house to allow me to sleep. The fuel tank is over here now to kind of integrate it with the actual shop. Yes, all empty. Everything is gone. I just needed to do this to actually allow me to feel comfortable with the actual compact survival challenge, instead of having everything and then once I got the money I can buy it. So I'm just going to cut down some trees and make my way around the entire field so you can actually see me cut down the trees, and then we will cut off from the time lapse and go and sell them. I love that noise. The trees just being felled and falling over. You don't need to say timber, but you do need to look for this blimmin' green line. So let's begin with the time lapse of me cutting all these trees, and then we can go and quickly sell them and see what we've got. Timber! So there you go. All the trees are now cut down. One's what I am selling. So I need to now go ahead and trim all the trees down. So then there's no straggly bits. It's easier to actually put on the trailer, easy to sell and all that jazz, because I need all the money that I can. Because once all these trees have been sold, I can't do any more. The only other trees what I have got left to do, and why isn't that working, is these trees down the side. But I don't know if I actually want to cut them down, because they actually do look good. You can't really get much for them, and of course people don't jump with chainsaws in your hands, because that's irresponsible. But it's the game. Now I need to just make sure everything's trimmed down enough. So there we go. I don't know why I couldn't do these. Is it because I'm on somebody else's land? I don't know. Anyhow, let's cut this branch off and hopefully it'll come down a little bit. Thank you. Now I can actually get onto the tree and do some work whilst on the actual trunk. There we go. You can come off. Thank you. And you. I need it. Oh, got it. There you go. Fantastic. These little pieces hopefully will help out a lot in the end. Let's go ahead and bring you over just in case it is being finicky because of someone else's property. Let's put you onto the trailer about there. Put a strap on so then it can actually become a stopper. Alright, these I don't need to actually put super strength on for. You can just pick these up automatically with ease. There we go. Get a strap on. There you go. Got some sides to the trailer now. Now let's go ahead and cut the trunk. Fantastic. And now I will be using super strength because obviously I know. Is it the Scots who do trunk lobbing? Or is it actually called tree lobbing? Where they get a massive... It is where they get a massive tree and just chuck it in the air. Or is it tree javelin? It's not like a tree with all its leaves and everything else. It's basically a trunk what has been cut off either side and rounded up around the actual trunk to make a massive hole. Yeah, I'm not that strong. Nor the game permits it. It'll be funny to actually have it in the game, but I don't think they will. So I am going to jump ahead and trim all these trees and start selling each load by load. So I'll see you in a bit then. Well, there we go. That is first load done. It's very awkward to actually stack these trees up because their trunks are so finicky and sometimes they leave a ghost present. And basically that means that if you cut off a branch from a trunk and you move that branch across an area, you'll sometimes actually see in a short distance the area's been affected as it would as if there was actually a trunk connected to that branch. So that's what's been happening to some of these trees here. Which one is it main? That one. It's not touching that tree, but it's moving it. So I want to get rid of them as soon as possible. Wow, 4,180. That is actually good. I would like to at least, I don't know, get rid of all these trees. Let's have a look at the season calendar. What can I plant at the moment? I can't plant hardly anything. Poplar trees, grass, oilseed, radish. That'll be a good one because I can cultivate that into the soil, get a fertilizing stage going. Canola, you don't really get much of it. It is a small field. I most likely will be heading toward wheat or barley. So I don't know really. Let's see. Is there anything in the sale? No. Nothing in the sales. Alright then. Well, nothing small. What is mod orientated? So let's get on and get the next load. So I am on the third tree at the moment. Cutting it down. There's the second tree, a pile of... No, wait. I'm on the fourth. Yeah. Second tree is the second load. And that's another tree. That's the third tree. This is the fourth tree that I'm on. And I don't really fancy showing all the tree cutting because it can be a bit boring, shall I say? And obviously it's just the same old stuff. But for me to progress in the game, I have to start with chopping down the trees. Get that money, to then get equipment, to then sow in the ground, plow, roll, all that jazz. It needs to start somewhere. And that equipment, even though it is coming from MudHub, and I've kind of done the basics of working out which equipment I'm going to go for, I'm not 100% settled on it. And even with that equipment, I need a fair amount of money. And yeah. So without these trees, I really haven't got a proper income yet. And I don't fancy planting anything quite yet until the next month. That's why I'm just putting piles here for now. I can come back to them later. There we go. And I'm actually thinking about installing precision farming on this series as well. So I can basically scan out the land, give it some nitrogen or anything else like that to make the yield better and improve the land. Do some crop rotation as well. Like, I believe it's corn. And then after that corn harvest, you do a soybean harvest to just rotate the ground and improve the nutrients in the soil. I don't know if there's any other rotational crops out there. I could actually try that. Implement that into the game. Or I might just leave it for another series. I don't know yet. Because at the moment, nothing's really set in stone, apart from the fact that I'm only allowed to use classic, small, old, vintage tractors and vehicles on here. And possibly one medium tractor down the line, but we've actually established. But we'll have to be quite established before that happens. Like there's a 100% need for it. And we've got multiple fields and a bit of money to back us up as well. There we go. At least this way I'm clearing around the field as well. So it's easier to pick up the wood and sell it at a later date. Because I have to move around all this, not the AI, because I'm not hiring any workers. I'm not allowed any loans, any leasing, any workers on here. And yeah, just making it a little bit more difficult for me. That's why it's called a challenge. So let me carry on and stop boring you with the talking, and I'm flying, cutting off the trees. Actually, you know what? That'll be enough of that. So let's go and sell another load of wood. I might buy, you know what? I'll buy the next pieces of equipment in the next month. And I don't know if I've said what type of tractor this is. This is the Massey Ferguson 253. This is me getting stuck. Okay. Alright, okay then, fair dues. You can stay there. This is from the classic Massey Ferguson mod. There is other Massey Fergusons out there, but this one I actually mainly picked for the horsepower. That's 3,753 lime. Let's go and get this piece, or pieces. Wow, okay then. Know what's going on there. That can go there. So let me just collect these 2 pieces and then get them sold so they're out of the way. Right. These few bits, 381. Perfect. Now, let's get back to the actual tree cutting. We've definitely got money coming in, which is nice. But I don't want to be repetitive, so I'll hurry up and do it as quick as possible so I can actually move on with the day dash month. And there we go. All the trees have now been cut down and cut down to size, ready for me to pick up whenever I need to actually sell them. Hopefully throughout this entire series, these will be the last trees to be cut. I do reckon that I will be planting trees though, to be actually physically cut down for productions if I ever get to it in this series. Because you do need wood for production, but I will be actually buying a planter and then buying tree saplings to then grow on my land. But these trees, what you see around, I don't think I'll be cutting down. I'm on the fence with these because you don't get much for them, but I don't know if they actually suit the surrounding area. Nice parting, or will they just encroach onto my land too much, make it awkward for me to actually go about and doing things? I don't know, but I would like to at least get one more load sorted to sell before I skip into September, so I can start planting. And I would like to get rid of these glitchy branches, to be honest. So I will go ahead and sort that out off camera. I do the boring parts so you don't have to watch, basically. Hopefully that will do it for now. And as you can see, oh, I've actually left on, but yes, indeed, as you can see, I've got crop destruction on. And I've got to admit, out of all the farm simulating games I've played, this one has actually got me to want to play with seasons on. It kind of doesn't force you to, but it kind of shows you that you have to, because even if you turn off the seasons, the month is still there. You still have to have the seasonal prices. The look of the map changes as it does with seasons. So the game is showing you all seasonal stuff, even though you got seasons turned off. And you just want to play the game, really. And whatever crop, see what I mean? That was nowhere near. Yeah, I had to cut off a little piece of branch because it got stuck in the tractor. You know what? And then ended up being a big piece. So that's the thing what didn't allow me to turn, and no wonder falling off, because I forgot to place straps on. Okay, can we please get rid of this lot? Thank you very much. Right. Now, can I please sell these? Thank you. There we go. Is that everything sold now? I do, but wait a sec. No, that's actually indicating the Massey Ferguson. That is alright. Everything is now sold. And thanks to the logs, the actual sell point got knocked over. I'm just glad that is done with for now. So, let's go ahead and... Oh, actually, I can customize the trailer to be ready for grain. So I need this trailer and it will hold 15k. Brilliant. And the color can stay the same. It's just the capacity I needed to change. Perfect. Brilliant. So I need to get this trailer back to my doormat. Oh, that's strange to actually say. I will be looking at the mod page for a silo. I do believe I have got the perfect silo in mind. Actually, it's a pack, so I think it will come with a lot of things and good things that I need. So let's park up here for now, and I need to bring in September, so I'll sleep. There we go, and oh great, rain. Okie dokie. So let's quickly go into the store page, and yeah, way too big and way overpriced for me, thank you very much. But I need to go into Cedars, and way up this end. Oh, that's interesting. I should have had another cedar. Let me just look for that one, and I'll be right back with you. Now that is sorted. I know what I'm actually doing now. So I was going to have this one initially, but I forgot to actually enable it. So this one only showed up on its own. That's what got me confused, because it was either going to be one of these two because of the differences. They're both same working width. This one needs less horsepower. It has less to its capacity, whereas this one has the most capacity, but it needs the higher HP. And these two can connect to subsoilers or cultivators, what I've got as well. So with how much money I've got, I am going to go for this one first. And that is that. And then I need the cultivator. Go with it. It's here. And I'm going to just leave it as that. There we go. Fantastic. Now let's go and get this cedar on the tractor as well as the cultivator. I have to try and figure out how it actually goes on. I know the culvert connects to the tractor, and I think it is this side, same shape as the 3-point linkage, and then this should connect to the lower attachments. This one, there we go. And can I lift this? How do I lift it? There we go. Lift. I can barely lift this. Right, okay then. This is very, very unstable looking, I've got to admit. I need seed bags. Can I customize the tractor? There we go. There we go, tractor, customize. I actually would like... You know what? I'll leave the tires for now, but I would like to have a weight at the front. Is that the highest weight I can have? That's the front guard, standard, front weight. Yep, you know what? Let's have it. And I need to do field number 1 now. There we go. So, let's get the seeds in, seed bags, and that is 1 bag needed. There we go. And where's that? Right at the other end, I bet. Oh, typical. Well, this looks like it's handling better. Fantastic. Let's line you up. You in. Very good. Oh, 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 oh my goodness me. That was loads. Oh, and on this series I have got fuel on high, I think, or normal, and dirt is normal rate as well. So I will have to clean my vehicles eventually. Right, let's go ahead and lower. And shall we just do wheat straight away? Or barley? You know what, let's do barley straight away. And I need to select the sower. I need to be aligned just a little touch over the field. There we go. And it is go. Oh my days. This tractor is struggling. It really is struggling. But it's doing it. It might be the messiest sowing ever, but it's doing it. Nevertheless, get rid of the river crop and then put in the new crop. There we go. Thank you very much. I'll turn that off. And how are we doing on the map? And crop growth is... I can't barely see it. There you go. You can actually see the line there. Nice green line. Yes, it's going in and it's perfect. Oh boy, this is definitely going to be awkward as anything, I will tell you that. So, oh, My days! This is... Oh! This is awesome! This is just awesome. Really is. Come on, if you was just starting off and you didn't have the appropriate stuff, would you just give it in and not have a go? Even if though it's not the right equipment, you can still do stuff and still be safe. If it's ridiculously wrong in the standard of what equipment you should be using, then yes, stop. But if it's just a little bit off, why not just give it a go? Like what I've done here. Brilliant. It's funny and hilarious just seeing them front wheels just bounce about and me turning in midair. Why have I got a strip there? Have I missed a bit because of this unevenness? Right, let me crack on and get this build done. Well, you can say I'm persistent. I'm not giving up. I went across the edge there to make sure I got the edge done properly, because I did notice around here there was a bit missing. It seems like if the seeder can't see seems like if the seeder can't sow, it'll just leave the soil as cultivated. And I know that I can obviously take these off each other and do one thing at a time, but I started off like this. I am going to finish like this. Plain and simple. I am persistent, stubborn, and I will achieve this. So, let's carry on. There we have it. It seems like all the cultivating bits are done. All what is left now is the sowing. I do believe the reason why it is patching is because the feeder couldn't sow, but the cultivator can cultivate. I had a bit of the first person view there as well. It was fantastic. Thought there was some wood there, and there isn't. So let's go ahead quickly get this over here, meaning the cultivator. So then I can actually just use seeder in the pouring rain. It sounds like a storm. So, just actually no, I need you to disconnect first, then you to disconnect, you, and I know it's detach, but disconnect is the same thing, isn't it? Right, detach you, and let's go ahead here, lower, turn on. There we go. There's that patch there, this line. Yeah, that's it. Just make sure that everything is done correctly. There we go, that's awesome. And there you go, that's the patch I was on about. Let's make sure all the edges are done. With this being the survival challenge, I need to make sure I get the last bits of everything done or picked up, so I know end of the day I'm going to get 100% on everything. Whoops, missed that one bit there. Even with this tool, it's still kind of janky, shall I say. Go. Just lock down here. In. If I hit this? Or can't I? Do I need to get the tool there? No, that's done. I'm just going to clean up this field and bring you back. And there you have it. A pretty sown field. Fantastic. So this body should actually help out. I will be sending it hopefully straight away after harvest. But I do need to do a few more loads of wood. That'll be in the next episode, because this is the end of the episode. I have done what I wanted to do and I've succeeded, which is fantastic. It's good when you actually set tasks for yourself and then complete them, and that, my dear viewers, is something to actually look forward to. Setting yourself a task, completing it, and making yourself feel better. And today my task was make some money, get equipment, and sow. And I've done it. So I make sure to bring in cedar and the cultivator, so I don't just leave it lying about. And in the next episode I should go about and pick up all the wood and sell it, because I need to get a fertilizer and then a harvester. Can't believe it, I'm actually going to buy a harvester instead of saying, you know what, you can just lease them out. So there we go. So this is the end. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.